want to share with you one more quote, which has been really had an impact on my life, and I think the impact on the lives of Citizen School staff. And this is not an African proverb. This was actually given to us by one of our amazing first-year teaching fellows, Sheldon Johnson, who works at our Malden campus. And he came to speak at a leadership retreat of all our senior leaders, and we invited him because he was kicking all of our butts in our grassroots fundraising effort. So, all of the senior staff are raising about $500 per person. He's raising $2,000 as a 22-year-old. So we said, can you come tell us what's going on? What are the secrets of your success? Because we got to ramp it up a notch here among the senior leadership. And so he came in and he began to talk about a seminal moment in his life when he was a senior in high school. And he said, I was struggling. I wasn't from a family of significant means. And I was a track star in high school. And I had track scholarships at 3 Tier 2 colleges, what he called Tier 2 colleges. He said, but I knew I didn't want to be a student athlete. I wanted to be a student leader. And I wanted to go to a large school, a Tier 1 college. And I knew we'd have to incur serious debt if I did that. And so I spent a lot of time sort of dancing around that with my parents, and finally my dad just sat me down, and he looked at me and he said, son, never let something as trivial as money get in the way of your dreams. Never let something as trivial as money get in the way of your dreams. And Sheldon listened, nodded, and then proceeded to enroll at the most expensive public university in the nation, the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, where he became student body president and 4.0 student. So, absolutely incredible story. And he told us, he went on to say in his talk, he said, I'm here today at Citizen Schools because too often the public education system has let a trivial thing like money get in the way of delivering a great education to young people. Citizen Schools, he said, provides kids with access schools simply cannot. Access to creative space, to inspiring volunteer talent, and to a large and connected community of support. He's absolutely right. He finished his talk by noting that most of the $2,000 he'd raised had come from quote-unquote self-proclaimed broke college students who were sold on the power of an idea and his affiliation with it. So we're going to ask you tonight to follow those broke college students' lead. We're asking you tonight to commit a quiet act of leadership that will have loud reverberations throughout this community. Now, more than ever, we need to be serving more rather than fewer kids. And we need to do it better with greater efficiency so that we can restore innovation and exploration for kids in their education. So there are 3 ways that you can help us. 1, you can make a gift to Citizen Schools. There is a pledge card on your table, I think in the fishbowl in the middle. A couple of ways you can do that. 1, you can consider a $5,000 gift to sponsor an apprenticeship in a sector that moves you. Maybe it was one of the ones you saw tonight. Maybe it's another passion. We're building a circle of support around our students and would love to have you join that. Any gift will make a difference. We are trying to open doors and windows for our students to walk through proudly. So please know that anything helps. And join Sheldon and all of us in getting involved. We had a staff-led fundraiser this year that in 3 weeks raised $65,000 from 1,200 new donors, by having our staff get their family and friends involved, which was powerful. Think of 10 people in your circle who you could share with the idea of Citizen Schools. Jot them down, hop on Twitter, hop on Facebook, send them a text, whatever works for you. But get them to understand what moves you about Citizen Schools. The second thing you can do is be a citizen teacher. You can teach a 10-week apprenticeship. So architects, rocket scientists, engineers, entrepreneurs can unite to share what they know and love with kids. Dr. David Mantis is a shining example of a citizen teacher. And 3, you can support our students at the WOWs in Boston and Greater Mass that are happening in May. Those dates are in your tribute book. We would love to see you on the sidelines with our kids. So thank you again for this evening. On behalf of Ari Ellis, Dr. Mantis, our student speakers, Andrew Balthan, we've had a great night and we appreciate it. And we know our students have far to travel, and with your support, they're going to reach their destination. So thanks, safe travels, take care.